Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So over the past 20 days I've been documenting my progress through my breakup. I come to realize I have at least almost 40 minutes of footage. So I'm not somebody who edits videos at all. Like at all. I wasn't planning for these videos to be as long as they are, but I'm not a good editor at all. Like I'm not very good at cuts. Like I do have an editing app, but there's nothing really good to cut. Like there's like everything that is in these videos that I've been documenting so far. I was gonna upload this in 3 months of my progress, but I've gotten so much footage. And I think I'm going to do this in increments now, because I have so much footage and I'm not going to sit here and edit a bunch of it because it's perfect. I do repeat myself a lot, but they're different videos, so forgive me for that. But yeah, forgive me for the repetitiveness in the videos. But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised at how much footage I was actually getting. So I am gonna upload it on YouTube now, and yeah, so yeah, this breakup is really a lot, and I can't believe it's only been 20 days since this happened, or 19, I think it's 19 days, but you might as well say 20. I can't believe it's only been 20 days, and I'm really doing pleasantly very well today, but like I said, it goes up and down, and it's gonna go up, down, and around. So, but I know, like I said, a million times, I know this is for the best, and this is the best decision for both me and my ex, and it's taking everything I got not to call him or text him. And this is not a video about bashing. This is about healing and finding myself, and getting through this with the comfort of my friends and my family. And this is about my journey, not about what he did to me or what made our relationship bad. It's just about my healing and my progress, and that it's okay to go up and down, and that is why I'm making these videos. So please watch my progress. I will be uploading more videos, but this is what I got so far. I just realized how long it is, and I need to cut it off and try to start another one. So I'm gonna upload this one and then continue my progress. So thank you for choosing to watch my video and watching me through this journey. So here it goes. Okay, so I contemplated on this, deciding to put the phone in front of me and talk to it. I'm gonna start documenting my breakup and how I'm dealing with it and taking things day by day. I'm gonna try to do it once a week. It took me some time to come to terms if I wanted to do this or not, but there was a time when I thought I could never go through this. Like, I was too scared to go through it, like, and all that stuff, to go through a breakup, especially with somebody I've been with for so long. I was contemplating if I really wanted to do this or not, but I feel like I can help someone or inspire someone who's going through the exact same thing that I am right now. And I never thought I would be here today, you know, single, being content with my life. Well, that's how I feel at the moment. I never thought I'd feel so not as upset as I thought I would be, but it's still hard. And I don't know who's gonna see this, or, you know, who's gonna come across this. Like, some people know me, and some people don't. So, you know, for the ones that don't, I'm going to explain a little backstory of everything that led up to the breakup. Not what led up to the breakup, but not like what led up to the breakup, but like how I'm dealing with it, and just like a little backstory and about what had happened. I'm not here to bash my ex at all. I'm not putting anything that he did to me out there. It doesn't matter. I'm only going to talk about some of my experiences, and because only I can speak for myself. I can't speak on somebody else because I don't want to. I am in control of myself, and I'm not going to sit here and drag my ex through the mud, because it's not it at all. It's not even the point. This is about me. So my ex broke up with me 3 days before Christmas, December 22nd of 2021. I'll never forget it. I was actually at work in my Amazon van, because I work for Amazon, and we were together for 7 years. I met him online on Facebook when I was 15. I am 22 now. And I actually met him on December 22nd of 2014. So the odds of that are weird. I don't think that was planned, but we were even engaged. It's kind of weird because, yeah, I had a ring. I was engaged. You know, he proposed to me, but I never saw us getting married ever. It's so weird, and I can't believe I'm saying this out loud. Like, I never pictured getting married to this person ever, because of the reasons I'm not gonna name, because, like I said, I'm not here to bash my ex. It's none of anyone's business, really. And I know I've put a lot out there in the past, for those who actually know me. I know I've put a lot out there in the past and about us, and it was completely wrong, and the whole world doesn't need to see our issues. Not even, you know, anyone, nobody needs to know those type of details. It's just not right. Especially if the other person's not okay with some details being made about them. You know, it's important in a healthy relationship to communicate these things and not sit there and blast it on social media. I had my reasons for why I did it, but again, not here to bash my ex, so doesn't mean it's right, but I had my reasons, you know. He was like my best friend. Like, we had a very toxic relationship, and that's as like far as I'm taking the details. We had a very toxic relationship, and not just him, not just me. We were both just as much as fault as the other person, you know. it's been 10 days since he broke up with me. Today is December, I'm sorry. It's the new year. It's New Year's Day. It's January 1st, 2022. Ain't that crazy? It's the first day of the year. Wow. It's insane. Like, I can't even believe it, but the fact that this breakup happened a few weeks before New Year's is kind of cool because I feel like I can start over. And see, the thing is, I have been with my ex for so long, 7 years. You know, when I met him, I was a minor, I was young, I was stupid, I was 15. Imagine trying to have a serious relationship at 15. But at the time, I believed that I found the love of my life. And now that the relationship is over, I feel like a different person. Like I feel myself changing, but I'm not there yet. Like, I'm not to that changed person I want to be, but I know that there is going to be a version of me coming in 2022 that I've never seen before, and I'm so like excited for it. Have I cried since he broke up with me? I bawled my eyes out. I bawled my eyes out. The day he did it, he was on the phone with me. Oh, I'm the one who called him, you know, and he was the one who said we shouldn't be together anymore. Like, I can't do this anymore, you know. I never had the guts to end the relationship because, like, literally, he could do anything to me. Like, he could beat me to a pulp, put me in a hospital, and I would still take him back again and again and again and again. It didn't matter what he did to me. Not saying he's physically abusive. I'm just saying, like, he could do literally anything on the spectrum, and I would literally take him back in a second. Because I loved him more than I loved myself. And that is fucking sad. It's so sad. It's so sad to look back at the person I was when I was with him and how I would literally put up with anything. And sorry, my back's hurting. I would literally put up with anything, and it's like, how embarrassing. Like, I'm embarrassed by the person I used to be. And I say I used to be because that chapter is closed. I'm thankful for the memories I made and with him, and I'm so thankful for everything that I've experienced with him. He's taught me. He's my first love. I mean, I had 2 other boyfriends before him, but he was my first real love, my first, real kiss. First person I gave all myself to, if you know what I mean. He taught me so many positive things and so many negative things, what I need to look out for in the early stages of a relationship. He taught me how to love someone unconditionally, but I took it too far, obviously. He just taught me so much, negative and positive, pros and cons, and I'm forever thankful for that, and I'm thankful for the memories we made, but it's time to close the chapter, and I'm glad he had the guts to do it, because I didn't. Because like I said, I would literally accept anything for myself, because I did not respect myself, and I did not love myself, and that's just so sad. It's so sad for anyone going through this. I cried, the night it happened. The next day I cried. Then the day after that I cried at work. And I think I've had a couple shed of tears since, but I haven't really had a crying episode at least 5 days. I guess that's good. Is it gonna come in waves? Yes. But I think I put this scenario in my head. I think, what if he came back to me today and said, I want to be with you again. I made a mistake or whatever, you know. I wouldn't take him back. Like, the love I had for him was so strong just 10 days ago, and all of a sudden it's just like fading. Like, I am falling out of love for him because I realized I have a clear head, and I've had a clear head for 10 days. And I realized how unhappy I was and how I did not really love him. Not the way I should, you know, as a girlfriend, you know, and I just realized how unhappy I was as a person, and how much I put up with, and how much I don't have to deal with anymore. You know, we do share a phone bill, and we did have cats together. He gets to keep the cats, because I can't have them where I'm living. Back in August 2021, I moved out for 2 different reasons. Partly because we had a very bad toxic relationship, and he did something to me that I'm not gonna detail because nobody's business, but some people do know. But for the people who don't know, it's not important. I did move out, and I've been moved out for a few months, you know, August to now. And I had to. We needed space. Things were getting really bad, very volatile. I was worried about my safety, so I did move out. It was very mature of me to do because, like I said, I literally put up with anything, and I was starting to get on this path of like, I need to do better. I need to put myself first. I need to love myself. I need to respect myself. And it was hard to make that decision. It was very hard. It wasn't easy. I didn't make it lightly. And, you know, I've caught myself on Facebook looking at her pictures a few times. I shed some tears, but there's other times where like if I'm listening to a sad song and I see it, it makes me shed tears. When I look at them, just no music, just looking at them, I'm not upset, which is crazy because you asked me 2 years ago, I probably would have been really upset. But I think part of me knew what the inevitable was, and I think I was already starting to move on. You know, some weird way I was like starting to move on, and like I didn't realize it. I guess that's really it. Since he's broken up with me, that's pretty much most of it. The reason why I kind of decided to do this today was because I came across something in my room. I was looking, you know, through old papers, things I wrote, things I drew, things I kept, you know, memories. Not just from him, but I came across some letters that he wrote to me when he was in the military. He was a National Guard for a few months. He was honorably discharged for medical reasons. So he never even went to basic or anything like that. He just was stuck in limbo for 3 months in Missouri. I'm sorry, my feet are falling asleep. Yeah, I came across some letters. Oh my god. Ugh, that was awful. Oh my god, my fucking legs are falling asleep. Okay. So I came across some letters in this folder. And there's a lot. Some things I wrote in here too. I didn't realize that till just now, but I did come across some letters they wrote. I do want to read them. You know, in my own time, obviously. But it kind of made me a little sad to come across this stuff because, like I said, there's memories, there's history. It's crazy how much we built up over the years, but I think this process is a lot easier because I've already been moved out and I've already been on my own. So it's kind of, it like worked itself out in a sense. I guess, like, I am a firm believer that everything happens for a reason, you know, and I just believe that this happened for a reason, and the circumstances, the way things happened for a reason. And I think it's kind of crazy how it works, like that, you know. Wow, it's just mind-blowing. But I do want to document my progress. Like if I'm really down or crying, I'll document it because I want to inspire somebody. I want to help somebody through this, whoever's going through it, you know. It's not for attention, it's not anything like that, you know. I'm not working, I don't really work much, so I need something to do, and if I can help somebody, that's awesome for me. And that it's okay to go up and down, and if not, that's okay too, you know. Please love yourself first. It is so important. Don't put up with anything because you're gonna lose yourself. I lost myself, and now that it's the new year, literally the first day of the new year, like this is a chance for me to discover myself because I've never got the chance to. I've been with my ex since I was 15. I never had the opportunity to date or decide what I want in a person, a profile for myself. I don't even know what my favorite candy is. Like, somebody asked me this yesterday. I couldn't even answer because I have no sense of self. And this is the perfect time, the new year. I can finally do this, and I'm not here gonna jump on a dating website and go find a man tomorrow. I'm gonna let the right one come to me. Like, I'm not focused on that. I'm focused on me and trying to figure out how to better myself and be the best version of myself, because I was a very toxic version of myself in my previous relationship. So I hope I can inspire somebody by this video. This video is way longer than I wanted it to be, but if you really took the time to watch this, I really appreciate it so much. Like, you didn't have to, but you did. Thank you. I'm really struggling right now. I'm really depressed. I'm really lonely. I get really bad flashbacks, panic attacks of memories that I had with my ex. And it almost feels like I'm there, and I wish I could stop it, but I can't. I'm broke. I don't hardly work. I need money, and I just don't have the energy to go out and make it. Every time people ask me to go out, I can't because I'm broke. thought I would do a little update of I'm 17 days in post breakup. I'm having a good day today, but like it varies from day to day. You know, like I can be up here one day and be down here another, and today I'm doing okay. You know, I'm trying to surround myself, you know, with a good support system that I have, and, you know, trying to not be alone. I mean, it happens sometimes, like I'm alone now. Trying to be alone and you know, it's so hard to go through this. Like I just didn't think I would be being as strong as I am through this worst chapter of my life. Like I'm so young. Like I know there's other people out there, and it's just so hard to, you know, close a chapter with somebody, you know, somebody I imagine spending my life with. You know, imagined I would never have to lose this person, you know, my ex. Something did happen yesterday right before I went over a friend's house. I jumped on my ex's Hulu account, and he replaced my name with his roommate's name. That was hard to see. And something as small as that, it was really hard for me to see because he literally replaced my name. Like I could go on his account, the account of his roommate, and it was literally stuff I watched. So I thought that was a little messed up. Because like create your own brand new account, not something that I used to use. I don't know, just me. But it's super hard to deal with this for sure. You know, seeing things like that really bothered me a lot. This is a difficult process, and I don't wish it on anyone. Like, it sucks. Especially when I spent 7 years with my ex. Like, it's just so hard. But like I said, it's easier some days and it's harder other days. I'm really trying to get through this. It's just really hard, you know. I'm gonna have my good days, I'm gonna have my bad days. You know, I just have constant reminders. I'm really struggling with some sort of PTSD. I'm not really sure exactly what you call it. I will discuss it with my counselor, but you know, I had a dream about my ex the other night. I don't know if I've said this in previous videos, but you know, I had a dream, and you know, I woke up very panicked, feeling very like, oh my God, like I just had that dream. It felt so real. I get these awful flashbacks of memories of my ex, you know, like when I visited him where in his state he's from, you know, because we started in long distance. So, and we met a couple times before we actually lived together. Yeah, so that's something that I've been struggling with, and usually happens when I'm alone. It doesn't really happen when I'm around people. Like I said, being around people is really good, for me, because it helps me distract myself, or, you know, a lot of other ways I've been distracting myself is like watching TV, you know, watching TV, you know, playing some online games. A friend of mine loaned me a couple books the other day. I should go get them. I was trying not to move the camera, but so my friend gave me a couple books the other day. Yesterday, I should say. And I think maybe if I like put them out there, it'll help someone. Sorry, I'm trying to get to good lighting. Okay, so she gave me a couple books. Well, not gave me, she lent me a couple books. And the first one, I've already read it. I literally read it in 30 minutes. Is Milk and Honey by Rupi Kaur. I think that's how you say it. I think that's how you say the person's name. This is a book of poems. It has helped me so much. It just helped me put perspective on some things. Some things I kind of knew, some things I didn't, but you know, it very much gave me some perspective reading this book. You know, it talks about the hurting, the loving, the breaking, the healing. You know, it's awesome. I love it. So thank you to the friend who lent me this. And then this one I have not read yet. It's gonna take me a lot longer, you know, because it's very text-y. I might read some actually after this, but it's called The Breakup. It's called The Breakup because it's broken. It's a funny way of putting things, but I think it'll help me a lot to get me through this process. So these are some books I suggest. I have a feeling this will help me too. There is a lot of other books out there that are informational and, you know, that'll help you through these processes. You know, because like I have like a book on depression, I have a good book on gaslighting. They literally have these books all over the place, you know, informational things about several, you know, topics. And I really think that's what helps me through to process things better, you know, to word it better, you know, to always have it on hand. So I really hope these books help me and get through the process of making the process easier. And another thing I want to add too is do not publicly, you know, bash your ex, because I used to do that in the past, like way when we were together still, you know. I used to bash a lot publicly, and it's not good. It, you know, it reflects who you are as a person, and try to avoid doing that. That's what I'm trying to avoid in these videos as I'm making them, because I'm trying not to, you know, talk about him so much. I'm more or less trying to talk about my healing and my experience and what I'm dealing with and how each day affects me. And like I said, some days are better than others. You know, the other day I, you know, was bawling, I was screaming, I was alone, you know, I was freaking out, as you've seen in the previous video that I posted, or, you know, not the previous video I posted, but the previous videos before this one. I'm going to try to upload these all at once on YouTube. We'll see. I've never done it, so we'll see. But it's just, this process is just so incredibly hard. But I know I'm going to get through it. I know it's for the best. You know, I know that, you know, I'm going to find somebody else. There's somebody else out there for me. And I know they are out there. It's just a matter of, you know, taking the time and healing and trying to discover myself as a person. Because like I said, I've been with my ex since I was 15 years old. I'm 22 years old now. And it's crazy. Like I never identified things as, you know, a person where I want in a person, you know, because I've been with my ex for so long. I never had the opportunities to figure this stuff out. And now I feel like I'm going through this. Everything happens for a reason, I believe, and I feel like I'm going through this because I need to have some sort of person, you know, how I identify myself, and it's super important. So, like, also some advice that I got from Milk and Honey, which I'm gonna actually read off because it's really helpful. It gives me a list. Where is it? What the heck? I can't find it. Hold that thought. What? Found it. It was in the wrong section. So, yeah, there's a couple things I want to list on here. You know, do not call your ex. Breathe. Do not beg for what does not want to stay. You know, try to get rid of stuff that he owns, so it's not a constant reminder. You know, cry when needed. Don't listen to slow songs. Don't look at pictures of your ex. That's literally the one things that I've put myself through since this process started. Don't do that to yourself. It's not healthy. Of course it's healthy to look back, at the happy times, of course. But don't put yourself in this situation if you're not in it. Other than that, I'm doing good today, and I guess till the next update. I am 18 days post breakup. I'm doing alright today. A few days ago, I probably should have documented this. A few days ago, I came to the realization that I vape way too much. I was filling my tank, like, the tank's like this big. I was filling it with juice almost 3+ times a day. From the normal, when I was only filling it like once a day, if I was lucky, or every other day, versus now, since the breakup, I vape all the time. I've been drinking more. I've been making some unhealthy decisions to help the process, and by numbing myself with overeating. A lot of people, when they get depressed or are going through something, they tend to not eat. For me, it's different. I overeat. I have been eating significantly less, but I do overeat too when I do go to eat. So that's the difference with me. Because some people do the opposite. Some people do, not eat, but I'm the opposite. So that's something that I'm battling with, going back and forth, trying to, when I do eat, I overeat, and then I haven't been eating. So it's it's back and forth. I've been, smoking a lot. It's awful. I never used to drink a lot, and then I did start drinking more when this started. I even got hungover, and never been hungover, ever. So that was an eye-opener for me. Oh my god, something's in my eye. That was an eye-opener for me, for sure. Just not making many good health choices, trying to numb my pain. But other than that, I am doing good. I've been reading books. I've been trying to, hang with my friends, and I'm trying to, not numb myself, but I'm trying to just surround myself with people and, get out of the house. I haven't really left the house much in 18 days. I think I've left the house 4 times in the 18 days I've been going through this. I haven't been working, and it's really putting a damper on me and my bills. Paying my bills, my life. I'm hurting myself not working, and I'm really trying to find a job until I can get into the post office. I am trying to apply to the post office. And it's just a painfully long process, and I'm trying to get in, but it's taking a lot longer than I wanted it to, and I'm really getting into a place where I'm not gonna be able to make my bills on time, and it's really scary. I'm really hoping I can get into work in the next week or something like that, so I can get a paycheck before my bills are paid. I'm scared of the future. Not only am I going through this awful breakup, I'm going through financial problems too, so this is really not helping my situation at all. I made a bad decision, quit my other job, but it was becoming so stressful at my other job. I worked for Amazon, so it was becoming super stressful, and I just could not handle that job. They run really tight ship anyways. So yeah, I just wanted to hop on here and talk about some choices that I've been making. So just please try to avoid depressants like alcohol while going through something like this, because they don't help. at all, you know. It just prolongs the inevitable, and it's just smoking too. Like, I've been vaping a lot. Like, I've noticed it, almost cried. I'm like, oh my god, I'm doing these really destructive things, and I'm hurting myself. So I just wanted to hop on here and just don't do that to yourself. Don't drink a lot, you know. Don't get drunk while doing this, because it's just not, it does not help you at all. Yeah, so till the next update.